Thus he advised him, and the hardy knight prepared him gladly to this enterprise. Thoughtful he passed the day, and sad the night, and ere the silver morn began to rise, his arms he took, and in a coat him dight of colours strange, cut in the warlike guise. And on his way soul silent forth he went alone, and left his friends, and left his tent. It was the time when 'gainst the breaking day rebellious night yet strove, and still repined, for in the east appeared the morning grey, and yet some lamps in Jove's high palace shined, when to Mount Olivet he took his way, and saw, as round about his eyes he twined, night's shadows hence, from thence the morning's shine, this bright, that dark, that earthly, this divine. Thus to himself he thought, how many bright and splendent lamps shine in heaven's temple high. Day hath his golden sun, her moon the night, her fixed and wandering stars the azure skies, so framed all by their Creator's might, that still they live and shine and ne'er shall die, till in a moment with the last day's brand they burn, and with them burn sea, air, and land. Thus as he mused, to the top he went, and there kneeled down with reverence and fear, his eyes upon heaven's eastern face he bent, his thoughts above all heavens uplifted were. The sins and errors which I now repent, of mine unbridled youth, O Father dear, remember not, but let thy mercy fall, and purge my faults and mine offences all. Thus prayed he. With purple wings upflew and golden weed the morning's lusty queen, begilding with the radiant beam she threw his helm, his harness, in the mountain green. Upon his breast and forehead gently blew the air, that balm and nardus breathed unseen, and o'er his head let down from clearest skies a cloud of pure and precious dew there flies. The heavenly dew was on his garments spread, to which compared his clothes pale ashes seem, and sprinkled so, that all that paleness fled, and thence of purest white bright rays outstream. So cheered are the flowers late withered, with the sweet comfort of the morning beam, and so, returned to youth, a serpent old adorns herself anew in native gold. The lovely whiteness of his changed weed the prince perceived well, and long admired. Toward the forest marched he on with speed, resolved, as such adventures great required. Thither he came, whence shrinking back for dread of that strange desert sight the first retired, but not to him fearful or loathsome made that forest was, but sweet with pleasant shade. Forward he passed, mid in the grove before he heard a sound that strange, sweet, pleasing was. There rolled a crystal brook with gentle roar, there sighed the winds as through the leaves they pass, there did the nightingale her wrongs deplore, there sung the swan, and singing died, alas. There lute, harp, cittern, human voice he heard, and all these sounds one sound right well declared. A dreadful thunderclap at last he heard, the aged trees and plants well nigh that rent, yet heard the nymphs and sirens afterward, birds, winds, and waters sing with sweet consent. Whereat amazed he stayed, and well prepared for his defence, heedful and slow forth went.